facilitating learning-centered teaching. Student diversity. Different ways on how to apply learning activities in student diversity.
What is student diversity? Student diversity refers to the differences among students. Teacher can help students feel valued and respected by promoting cultural awareness in the classroom, which is a degree of understanding people from various backgrounds. So, diversity means having a range of people with various racial, ethnic, socioeconomic, and cultural backgrounds, and various lifestyles, experience, and interests. Diversity to me is the ability for the differences to coexist together with some type of mutual understanding or acceptance present. So other meaning of diversity is means differences. People may be different in any or many ways, including race or ethnicity, age, disabilities, language, culture, appearance, or religion. When someone thinks negatively about another person simply because they're different, this is this is called a prejudice.
The learning cycle that David Cobb analyzed in his model, published in 1984, basically involves four stages, namely create learning, reflective, observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. The first stage is concrete learning or concrete experience, where the learner encounters a new experience or reinterprets an existing experience. This could be where the learner is exposed to a new task or a new way of carrying out of a project in a way they haven't seen before. This is followed by the next stage, which is reflective observation, where the learner reflects on the experience on a personal basis. For many people, this is where the metamorphosis from seeing and doing to reflecting can embed the learning and to real-time observations of materials and methodology. It could be where a person is shown how to accomplish a goal and then looks at how it could be applied in a differing circumstances. Following reflective observation is abstract concept utilization, where learners from a new ideas or modify current abstract ideas based on reflection that arise from the reflective observation stage. They now have the chance to see how the ideas learned previously can be applied in the real world. The concepts they can be altered by the results they have then obtained in observing the ideas formulated in previous teaches. Then there's the active experimentations stage. This is where the learner applies the new ideas to her surroundings to see if there are any modifications in the next appearance of the experience. And that's all. Thank you.
What is learning style? So, learning styles are defined by individuals' relative preferences for the four modes of learning cycle described in experimental learning theory. So, learning styles theories attempt to define people by how they learn based on individual strengths, personal preferences, and other factors such as motivations and favored learning environment. Many different learning styles models were developed, but even the most popular ones have now been called questions. And that's all. Thank you.
Learning environments. According to Code 1984, there are 4 learning environments that suppose that various learning styles and their associated models. These include the affective, symbolic, perceptual, and behavioral learning environment. It should be noted that Code did not make a direct correction or causal relationship between learning environments and learning styles. The effective learning environments, it emphasizes concentrate experience so that students actually express what it might be like to be a professional in given field of the study. Effective learning tasks include activities such as practical experiences, stimulation or field experiences, information. It usually peers oriented and delivered informally. The symbolic learning, it is one which learner are involved in trying to solve problem for which there is usually right answer or the best solution. Information is abstract and usually present in reading data, pictures, and lecture formats. Characteristic activities may include learning homework and theories readings. According to Cobb and Fry, the perceptual learning environment is one in which the main goal is to identify and understand relationship among concepts. Unlike activity is the symbolic environment, the conceptual environment emphasizes the process of problem solving rather than coming up with the best solution. Learning are required to collect relevant information for the researching question and expecting to attack a problem solution through different perspective, own opinion, expert opinion, and literature by listening, observing, writing, discussing, and personal pondering.
So this is our discussion for today. So any clarification via interaction for this day?
None so far po.
Okay, so I have a question for you. So what have you learned in our topic today?
Sure.
Okay, Miss Clarito, please stand up.
Today, in today's discussions, I learned that research problems develop our current situation. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, very good.
Ma'am,
Yes, Miss Makundan?
I learned that research is defined purpose, systematic and scientific process of gathering information.
Very good, Miss Makundan. Another. Miss Divina Gracia,
Yes, ma'am.
are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please stand up. What have you learned in today's topic? Yes, Miss. Oh, I have a paper. Okay, you've learned that research is to do something and looking for information and idea. Yeah, very good, Miss Divina Gracia, but hopefully is makapractice mo yung pag-discuss natin or pag-speak in our class para ma-practice natin yon. So, yun, wala na ba?
None so far, sir.
Okay. Thank you everyone. Class dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Tadi malam kemaburan, aduh ke dapat lupa, sampai ke sudah pabembe, sadar lekong so sanda, eke pesadar lekong so skidi, 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 skidi. Tadi malam kemaburan, aduh ke dapat lupa, sampai ke sudah pabembe, eke sadar lekong so sanda, eke pesadar lekong so skidi, 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 skidi. ang pose. And try to ganyan ang kwet. So, 1, 2, 3, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, balik tayo doon sa first step natin. 1 to 16, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yung pose. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, after that, 2 steps is yung turo, turo. So, balik tayo sa pose na ganon. 1, then turo. 1, 2. After that is, sa kamay na naman is 1, sway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 counts. So, after that is, yung sa, pag gano'n na siya, style. Ganyan. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, likod na po, side na po. Side, side, go. Side is 4 pa rin, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, isama na rin yung 4 na steps. So, balik tayo doon. Paspasin ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yung pet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, turo, turo. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Itong anak na yun. So, after that is yung, then, 1, you swing sa 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung paa is 1, left, 2, 3, 4. Sa kamay naman tayo. Ganito yung sa right hand. Yung sa swing mo sa left. 1, 4. Mali-mali. So, sa swing ay sa kamay muna. Sige. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ipagsama nyo yung kamay at sa paa. 1, 2, 3, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. After that is, buka natin yung legs. Then, squat ba ito tawag? Then, 1, 2. Okay, balik. 1, 2, 3, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So, sa kabila naman, ganito. Ito yung sa left side naman. Reverse tayo. And 1, yung sa kamay. 2, 3, 4. Then, wide the legs. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, balik tayo. Try natin. Pinakaw na. 1, 2, 3, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kabila. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start na from the start. Stop, stop, stop. So, kaya. DJ Eric Name.
Tadi malam que me adorar, aduh que dapat lupa, sampai que sudah pabembe, que sadar, lekong sosan, masih que pesadar, lekong sos skidi, 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 skidi. dapat lupa sampai ki sudah pabimbe Eke sadar lekong so sanda Eke pesadar lekong so skidi 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 lekong so sanda Eke pesadar lekong so skidi 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 skidi
Dancing to the beat with DJ Eric's name.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. I'm Mr. Luigi Pagong. Today, I will gonna discuss about the student diversity. I'll give 3 to 5 ways on how to provide learnings, including the student diversity. First, we should know about the meaning of the student diversity. So, what is student diversity? Student diversity refers to the difference among students. Teachers can help students feel valued and respected by promoting cultural awareness in the classroom, which is a degree of understanding of people from various backgrounds. Or diversity means difference. People may be different in many ways, including race or ethnicity, age, disability, language, culture, appearance, or religion. When someone thinks negativity negatively about another person simply because they different, this is called our prejudice. So that is the meaning of the student diversity. So now I'll give 4 ways of how to provide learnings, including the student diversity. First, encourage students to talk about the problems they see in their school and individual. So having open and honest discussion is important for children to learn about viewpoints different than their own. Create a list prejudice they have recently witnessed and discuss them as a group. Extend their learnings by creating resources about this prejudice and share them with the school or community. So that is the first way of to give learnings, including the student diversity. So the second is take field trips, take field trips to cultural events your community. So this is one of the important to the students. Have museum tours, cultural centers, and historic sites are all great ways to show students a wide variety of people and place. As parents at the start of the year, whether they have and field trip suggestion, you may be surprised what is unearthed when you look to your school community. So before anything else, you should ask the parent first uh, to have a field trip. So we need permission from their parents. So hindi pwede na tayo-tayo lang ang mag-conduct ng field trip without the consents of their parents. So the next is so, number three is include classroom science and multiple language. So this is one of the important din sa sa school at sa mga estudyante para every time na pumupunta tayo sa school, sa mga nakikita natin is mayroon tayong natutunan. So many teachers have a poster or sign that outlines on how to say welcome or hello in different language, but why not extend that idea to other areas of your classroom? Include another language on your whole passes, your exit signs, and your calendars. Let your practice evolve and grow over the years to include language from the students past and present. If you have students who speak Cantonese this year and one who speak Cree next year, leave each language on the wall. Leave each language on the wall. Pretty soon you will have a classroom full of language. It will be fun to introduce the phrases to each class and ask for others be added. So, importante talaga na meron tayong mga mga language na tinututunan sa classroom. Improve their skills and in language. So, and the last is provide alternative testing options. One final suggestion is to find alternative testing avenues for individual learners. If allowed, or the class as a whole, the fact that we traditional test on paper does not mean that is the only acceptable way. Instead, you should differentiate your approach by allowing students to answer orally through drawings, pictures, and with the use of their notes. So that is the four ways of how to provide learnings to students, including students' diversity. So I hope you will understand sa ginawa kong report about student diversity. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.